Ahoy, Captains! It's our 6th anniversary, and the festivities are about to begin. This year's celebration is filled with piñata-themed content, a free Admiralty backing, exciting rewards, and surprises around every corner. So fire up your engines and sail into the birthday fiesta. Also, smash that like button, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and let's go! For our 6th anniversary, the campaign is completely free. Just log in and make sure to claim the free Admiralty backing. And as the cherry on top of the birthday cake, you get to choose your final reward. Option 1, Njord. A fast pan-European Tier 8 battleship armed with 380mm main battery guns with a short reload time. With fast, far-reaching torpedoes in 20 tubes ready to fire, she's tailor-made to dominate long-range engagements. Her high speed and excellent concealment allow her to maneuver into advantageous positions with ease, ready to unleash her powerful AP and torpedoes. Option 2, Minagumo. The sleek and deadly Japanese Tier 8 destroyer. Her main battery guns have improved penetration and a short reload time, making her the perfect predator of torpedo-focused destroyers. Combined with deadly sequential torpedoes and a short-duration smoke generator with a fast cooldown, she offers everything a Japanese destroyer captain needs. Unleash her upon your enemies and make sure they don't see you coming. Complete the campaign to claim one of 2 brand new ships, and if you can't decide, the other will be available for doubloons. Then, try them out on the fresh map. Introducing Loop, a brand new combat theater for ships from Tier 5 to Legendary. Who doesn't like a bit of island cover? Loop has no shortage of those. With 2 clusters of large islands and 3 control points, this map offers the perfect setting for tactical maneuvers and ambushes. Get ready to chart new waters across multiple battle types: Standard, versus AI, Arcade, and Ranked. Speaking of ranked battles, 2 new seasons will arrive starting from the 3rd week of the update. Make sure to check the dedicated article for details. This anniversary, we're going all out with a makeover. And it's not just the new map, the existing maps are getting a glow up too. We've reworked lighting, added new weather conditions to several maps, and the Fjord and Marseille ports are looking better than ever. Missed War Tales? Well, they're back. First 3 missions are coming to the game once again for entire update. Rewatch the War Tales briefing video on our channel to prep before you enter the fight. And the new War Tales are ready to begin. Helm any ship starting from Tier 3 to Legendary in 3 new scenarios, and challenge yourself with the reworked Hard mode. Just like before, you'll receive dynamic buffs during every battle. Each tale offers extra economic bonuses for ships from a specific nation, meaning more credits and XP. Choose Hard mode to boost your rewards even more. Let's flip the page and dive into the newest tales. Hunt for Bismarck. Inspired by the events of May 1941, this tale lets you experience the story as one of its heroes. Your main mission is to sink mighty Bismarck before she escapes, but you'll need to defeat several waves of enemy reinforcements protecting her. An additional bonus will be awarded to British ships. Operation Double Strike. Coordinate your forces to seize control of key naval zones, secure key areas 1 and 2, then regroup and brace for the storm. Enemy waves will come fast, and so will the ambushes. Set sail with German and Italian ships to unlock extra economic bonuses. Operation Hailstone. Defend the zone and defeat all enemies. Make sure that no enemy forces cross the line for more than 40 seconds. Pay attention to the counter and act quickly. Steel your nerves and load your guns. This is a tale legends are built on. Extra economic bonuses apply to Japanese ships. And since it's our birthday, prepare for tidal waves of rewards and discounts throughout the entire update. Kick off the fiesta with a bang. Head to your store and claim your free anniversary gift. It's bursting with goodies, festive camouflages, insignia, discount coupons, and not 1 but 2 piñata chests. Piñata chests are filled with festive piñata camouflages, skins, commanders, and ships from previous events. But here's the real surprise. Each crate gives you a 10% chance to get the new chest of rarities. Precious chests of rarities can drop economic resources and some of the most sought-after ships in the game. Get ready to unwrap some fun. Piñata chests will be popping up for free throughout the entire update, but you can also purchase them in the store along with piñatitas. Piñatitas are the special new currency for our anniversary bash. Claim your anniversary gift to get 750 piñatitas right off the bat. Grab more from the calendar and earn them through weekly missions, wind roses, and the campaign. Use your piñatitas to unlock the Party at Sea chained bundle, and a familiar face might pop up. Prince Blip's Commander Guys, our resident history buff on stream. This time he's shown up dressed to match the party mood. Piñatitas can get you not one, but 2 brand new ships. Dido is a fast and agile Tier 5 cruiser equipped with main battery reload booster and a signature British smoke generator for extra concealment. And of course, high damage torpedoes. Say hello to Irian. She's a Pan-Asian Tier 7 cruiser with powerful HE and a reliable set of consumables, sonar, repair party, and torpedo reload booster. What's more, her fast deep-water torpedoes can pack serious damage from afar. The Party at Sea bundles will also bring you a piñata camouflage to festively dress your Irian. Stay tuned, there's more fun and more loot on the horizon. A second chained bundle, Fleet Fiesta, is partly available for piñatitas, and it'll take you to a fast and maneuverable Tier 5 premium battleship, Repulse. The chain then leads to Tier 4 battleship, Rio de Janeiro, and Commander Enrique Fernandez, acquirable for doubloons. Join the celebration. By completing all the activities, you'll earn enough piñatitas to unlock Dido or Repulse for free. You can use the coupon from your anniversary gift to get 30% off one of 3 Tier 8 ships, Heezen, Z44, or Marlborough. All 3 are available for piñatitas during this update. You can also use piñatitas to open 2 anniversary 25 crates, Dutch and Pan-European. Wondering what else is packed into this update? Head to the Birthday Mayhem calendar and collect rewards each day for 3 weeks. Unlock final Boss 12's Commander Guys at the end of the line, sharp wit, gaming passion, and a legendary grudge against Shimakaze. Ask him why this Monday on our community stream. Research our Birthday Bureau project for even more rewards. Get your hands on past event crates just by playing, and 1 more piñata chest for completing the research. Captains, you're invited to the new web event, Piñata Party. It's quite simple. Log in, visit the page every day for your free daily hits, and smash piñatas with a gun. Each piñata contains its own nice surprises, and there are 30 piñatas in total of each type. After we run out of piñatas of a particular type, you'll get a piñata chest. Wait for a special article on Monday with all the details and a link. Blue Archive returns to World of Warships Legends. Starting from the second week of the update, get your hands on new special ships and commanders. Additionally, content of Wave 1 is coming back. More information is coming soon in a dedicated video and blog post next week, so don't miss it. And that's not all. This update is packed with improvements to level up your experience. We've also added new visual effects to show when a ship's anti-air guns are firing with the defensive AA fire consumable active. On consoles, the minimap now features a chessboard-style grid of coordinates, making it easier for you to navigate and mark specific areas of the map for your teammates. Great news for all PS5 players, you no longer have to choose between image quality and performance. You can now enjoy the game in stunning 4K at a smooth 60 frames per second. Read the patch notes article for the full scoop. And by the way, the Ministry of Balance article will be dedicated to numerous changes to commander skills and more, so you don't want to miss that one. While you're waiting for the birthday update, the code on the screen is an early gift for you to claim. Follow our socials to claim a whole piñata chest for free on Monday. The party is just getting started. Share in the comments what you're looking forward to the most, and let's celebrate together. Time to turn the tide.
You're up. Hello and welcome to our birthday update community stream. I'm Final Boss, and I am not alone today. I am also joined by our beloved
Hello there.
Prince Blip. And today we have, some of you saw how long that trailer is, and we have all of this content to cover in this stream. Yep. So it is a lot.
Yep. Plenty to cover and not enough time to do it in. So, yeah.
We'll kind of get tucked in. Some of you have already noticed that our War Tales is currently undergoing some technical difficulties. We did intend for it to be available from the moment the update released, but we're currently investigating some issues where people can't find matches. If we receive any news on this, we'll share it. So keep an eye out and kind of tune in. But the highlights of this update are, well, we have a lot to show. But
Plenty of free stuff.
I would say...
My mic is too low? Okay. Do you have an adjustment on that one?
Which one is, I think...
It should have a motion. There we go. So that should help a little bit. I'll try speaking up as well.
Yeah.
It has been a very, very stressful day. So
things have been incredibly busy.
Yep.
We're investigating several things like the web event, the War Tales, and please bear with us. We may have some technical difficulties, but we are cracking down, and this will be a great stream. Yep. I hope. Fingers crossed. Yep. So, highlight of this update. The first thing you should do when you log in, besides from collect your free daily crate, is go to the campaign, and you'll notice that if you go to the Admiralty backing menu, Admiralty backing, this update is completely free. What this means for you, it means that if you reach milestone 100, you will receive a ship completely free. And this update actually has a choice of 2 different ships. You can select the first one for free as part of your Admiralty backing. And similar to how we've done double campaigns in the past, you can purchase the other one for doubloons from the store if you would like. So you get one, and if you want both of them, you can buy the other one. I'm just going to boost my campaign to the end milestone so you can see how this works. So you reach milestone 100, and then you are met with an option screen. As the trailer kind of went into, Njord is a very stealthy, speedy battleship with kind of relatively long-distance torpedoes, pan-European torpedoes. So they're fast. They're like, And Minagumo is I would say it's a Japanese hybrid destroyer. It has a torpedo reload booster and those devastating Japanese torpedoes that we all know and in some cases hate and love. But this has a relatively potent main battery armament. It has the same guns and the same reload as Hayate. I believe it's a slightly less alpha damage, but they're still very fast-firing, hard-hitting main battery armament. And the ship comes equipped with British smoke screens, along with the other trait the British destroyers have, which is tube-by-tube launchable torpedoes. So it's actually quite an interesting little Japanese boat. I think.
Maybe you can hear me now.
Is your microphone completely muted?
Apparently my mic was muted the entire time, but sorry for that. Thank you.
Once you claim one, you can then purchase the other one in this menu, or if you leave this menu at any point in time, you can actually hold X in the campaign to go back to the rewards selection, or I believe the other one will suddenly appear as a bundle in the store for you for the duration of this update.
Blip using a 1920s audio mic.
So is Blip no longer our historical guy? I mean, you are.
I'm still kind of like the default Legends historical guy. Though we do have other staff members who are also or historically minded in the Legends team. But yeah, I'm still kind of one of the go-to historical guys, especially with our game designers who work on War Tales, for example. They consult me all the time. And also we still have a separate dedicated historical team that do even more historical work than I do. And so but my main work now is in game design, working on ships, commanders, thugs, lots of different things. So yep.
Okay. Right. Other things to cover. That was the big juicy beat, but we've got more. Oh, wrong button. As a final boss jump scare. So in the store, as you play through the update, you do the daily calendar and among other things, you will have an opportunity to use, you will be able to acquire enough piñatitas, is the name of this currency. You'll be able to obtain enough piñatitas to either get Dido or Repulse completely for free. So you have 2 actually historically significant British ships available. You can get one or the other completely for free using piñatitas. And on the way of getting Dido, you'll also find who is this fellow?
Who's this? Oh my. Yep. So we finally have commander guises for two of us CMs. Of course, we also have a reference commander to Robin with Robin the Fierce. But we have two commander guises, one for each of us, with unique voiceovers that do have some Easter eggs thrown in. To answer the question right away, we did not provide the voiceovers, but we have professional voice actors that did them for us.
Yes,
because we're not trained to be a voice actor and want that quality to be consistent.
So you'll notice we have Prince Blip in the game as a commander guys with a short about me talking about his background.
Yep.
And some of the voice lines are kind of Easter eggy, really. And then within the daily calendar, you will also find another handsome fellow, aka Mr. Final Boss 12. And again, we have, I'll just very quickly pull up the commander guys kind of description.
With eco bonuses as well.
Yep, they both come with economy bonuses. And again, a short description. So you'll be able to obtain this through the update. The voice lines, we had some input on some of the voice lines, so you might hear some funny sayings and slogans and things as you play through them.
I tried to slip in Stone the Crows. I think it made it, but I'm not sure.
I think I managed to slip in a womp womp when you're seeing someone. So so it's actually cram-packed full of free stuff. There's also the web event, which we're also investigating some small technical issues with, but that will be available through the update as well, where you can earn rewards as shown in the introductory trailer, which is also as well completely free. But you can buy additional shells for like in-game like credits and GXP and things like that. On that note, I think we should maybe play a game. Final point within the store, we have introduced Irian, I think is how it's pronounced.
I'm not entirely sure how it's pronounced, but
It's a Pan-Asian cruiser.
Yep.
But it also comes with an abruptly themed. It doesn't come with it. There is also the following the camouflage where it's kind of themed with the commander guys is really following this. Prince Blip holding a pinata. There's me holding the bat, and then you have the Irian with the whole pinata theme, googly eyes camouflage.
And there's also consumable camouflages of pinata theme of all different colors.
Yes.
But Irian is based off of it's going to be familiar to fans of like the Kutuzov and Chapayev class cruisers. It's the same series of ships. So.
Mm-hmm. So if I show these camouflages.
Yep. Soul Sniper, where there might be some delays on getting the web event shells to you. There's been a few technical issues with the web event, but they'll get to you in time.
Yeah.
So it's not gone.
So we have like the consumable camouflages that come with this update have a huge variety of colors. There's lots of them. If you do get any out of a container, don't worry. The amount of camouflages you receive are enough to create a permanent camouflage. And there's lots of different colors, so you'll notice that your port will become very colorful with lots of different party-themed camouflages to celebrate the 6th birthday.
And I have just heard that Wartails is live. So
it's working?
Live and working, yep.
Okay, that means we can show it then.
Yep.
So, finally, you asked for it. You asked.
What tier do we want to do, or what ships do we want to do?
We can start with like tier 7. Sure. I'll just show the scenarios and we'll go from there. So you asked and asked and asked for this to come back, and we listened. We were kind of quietly working on some additional scenarios. So we have the original 3 that you all know and love that came back, along with 3 new scenarios, with, I would say, the highlight probably being the hunt for Bismarck.
Mm-hmm.
Be aware when you go into this scenario, if you play on the hard difficulty, you are getting the Bismarck you always asked for. This thing is
slaps.
Ruthless. You are fighting a tremendously strong Bismarck accompanied by lots of reinforcements, and it is a bit difficult. So you may need 5 people to do it. And I say we queue into some random war tales. On, you know what? Let's jump into hard. Oh, we can't do hard run without 5 people, so we'll just go into random.
Yep.
Random hard. So we'll do tier 7, I guess. Or we could do tier 8 and show the new ships, actually.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take Njord, I guess.
I think we'll both do it.
Yep.
So this will be the better choice.
Set up my commander here.
I think maybe.
Yours is pretty accurate, so you could do main battery build, or you can do a torpedo build.
If you run a full concealment build on it, you can get it down really, really low, actually, if I remember rightly. Let's see.
Oh, I forgot about the descriptions of the flags.
Oh, right.
We have 2 flags for the commander guys for Prince Flip and Final Boss ourselves, and with our most common quotes. So, well, yes, but actually no, as well as you brought a destroyer to a boss fight. So.
Okay, so without kind of going fully into concealment, because I could be using the universal commander that also has a concealment skill on it, which I'm not.
Really low for a battleship is what, 10 kilometers? Yeah.
I've got this down to 13. I know for a fact you can actually get it really low. I'm actually curious to see how low can I actually get it.
How low can you go?
So if I go with Conrad Universal with, let's say, fire detectability.
You could even run Swirsky because as your base commander, if you wanted to go really low.
Actually, yeah, you could. You probably could do that. Yeah.
Not saying you would want to. Well, I guess with enough torpedo buffs, it might be worth it.
Honestly, it is basically a giant destroyer.
Yeah, our 3 War Tales modes. We have Hunt for Bismarck, which is as named, go fight a final boss Bismarck type battle, as well as we have Operation Hailstone, which is a sort of base defense type scenario that it's based off of the real Operation or I guess inspired by would be a better way to put it. The real Operation Hailstone, which was the U.S. Navy's attack on Truk. So.
Okay.
Bismarck's the Hunt for Bismarck is going to be British ships have their economic advantage. Hailstone is going to be Japanese ships, and the other one is Rendezvous.
I've just hidden that cameras. Look at this concealment.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Wait. And so that's 11 kilometers of. That's 11 kilometers of a battleship going up out of nowhere with 80 knot torpedoes and 4 380 millimeter guns, or 8 300.
So we have 2 pretty spicy campaign ships to choose from. You have basically a giant destroyer or a British Japanese destroyer.
Why though? Is the ship accurate enough to still use main guns? Off my memory, it should be 2.1 Sigma with U.S. battleship dispersion, so quite accurate.
Hopefully,
if you guys want to join us in War Tales, you can try to get into the queue with us.
Hopefully we can get a queue if it's working. We might need to restart our games because the fix was
Oh yeah, that might be
applied after our game was already open.
Yeah, we might need a version updater for us.
Yeah.
What's probably the anti-aircraft accuracy on your? You're gonna have to ask one of us on Discord. I don't know. I don't remember those stats off the top of my head. My guess is probably going to be 75%, unless it's configured differently on PC. And then it's unlikely that we have changed it.
We'll go until 2 minutes 30, and if it doesn't find us anything, we'll restart games.
Sure.
I think it's the plan.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
is this new mode called Waiting Game, and it's called War Tales, and it was only 1 minute and 49. It's not horrendous, especially for a hard difficulty.
Yeah, especially for like it just went live, so
Yeah.
yeah. Web events are not giving ammo. We're aware of that and working on it actively. So should have that resolved shortly enough. Why does the boss guys looks like he wants to knock somebody out with a bat? Well, he probably wants to knock me out with a bat, considering I'm holding the pinata. And for other reasons, I'm sure.
Not a bat.
Oh, we're doing Hailstone, okay.
Yeah.
This is Operation Hailstone, but also make sure you notice we have done a graphics update, and there's new weather effects and new details added to mini maps and ports. So go ahead and enjoy the new look. I love the sea now.
Yes, both like the new and existing maps some of them have had like pretty dramatic graphic improvements actually on some maps, and certain weather effects you're going to notice it looks like a completely different map.
Yep.
And some of the ports have also had some pretty dramatic graphical improvements as well. So the game just outright looks a lot better in some scenarios.
I've play tested this Wartail like 3-4 times on the old version of this map, and I didn't recognize the Wartail, or like I didn't recognize it whenever we loaded in because it was that different.
I'm trying to kind of like get an angle on this this corner. We just start.
Yeah, I'm working on this Baltimore.
Those are really fast torpedoes.
Okay, the next wave's coming from the north.
Yes.
So there's generally 3 directions that the enemies can come from on this map. It'll be basically north, south, and central. And it's random, so they can kind of come from anywhere.
River pens on the Balti. The DDs are coming in as well, Fletcher and Black. So on this mode, I believe you can't let them cross the line for more than 40 seconds.
Yep. Yeah, you have to really keep them out.
I thought I could overmatch. I don't think I can.
Okay,
oh, the destroyers are really...
Yeah, they're getting close.
Yeah. Maybe I can...
Okay. I've got this Fletcher. I'm going to go around this island and try and get the black if I can.
Just trying to... yeah.
40 seconds in total, or does it reset? It should reset, if I remember right.
Yeah, you just can't have an enemy within the circle for longer than 40 seconds.
Yeah, and if you're in the circle with them, that does not deny them their capture. You need to destroy them.
Yep.
Oh, that was... Yeah, that was... I expected to be able to kill him faster than that. Oh, no.
Okay. I might actually need to activate this damage booster to handle this Cleveland. Triple fire. Fire chance is pretty gnarly.
Yeah. Animation of anti-aircraft defenses, these sorts of things. Like we have this feedback. Is something that I can't really elaborate on at this point. I don't know if we're working on it or not. So, but we're aware of the feedback, and it's something that you guys want to see. So
the current change that we've just made to AA animations is that whenever defensive AA is active,
yep,
you'll see orange traces in the air.
Yeah, I actually I actually worked on that one. That's so essentially what it does is it allows you to it makes it a visual indication that, hey, that guy has his defensive AA activated for both the carrier player and for your teammates or yourself, so that you can just see that somebody is trying to help you against the carrier. Yeah. But what I was referring to was the animated secondaries movement. I know that's feedback feedback that gets forwarded quite often. Yeah, but
Mr. Christo, that's a lot of planes in the air. I really think it's worth to take the AA mod to improve your defense. I think in this scenario there's 3 carriers. Yeah.
Yep, there are a lot of carriers this update.
Kind of trying to just hold this little island, really. Can I catch that little, like, step on Nebraska? Shell magnet?
CFA really nobody cares about the color of the AA. It's more of it's what we call a gameplay improvement. So it improves both the atmosphere, and the impact of the effects of anti-aircraft whenever you're using a consumable that's increasing the damage output of the anti-aircraft. So what that like. Even though it's just a visual change, it reinforces that this is activated, which is a communication tell to both carrier players around you, and yourself that it's still active. So without having to look at the UI,
just,
right?
Completely like debated my tops.
That's the idea.
I ricochet all of them. Oh my god. I mean, it's. Am I going to get rammed by a? I just made a mistake by reversing.
Yeah. Not very happy watching my poor hood get destroyed in Hunt the Bismarck. In testing, players were able to save the hood, so make it your objective. Were they able to do it in hard mode? Do you remember?
I'm not sure. I think it was hard mode. No, actually, no, not hard mode. It was easy mode. I believe. Okay. Yeah, there was like an internal joke to try and save it. It's not mandatory for completing the scenario.
No.
But they did make it a mission to try and save HMS Hood, and I believe they managed it. Okay. Can I actually get these off without him, like, just debating these torps?
Nope.
These AI are really, really good at dodging torpedoes.
Yeah.
That carrier is hammering me as well.
Yeah, to try to avoid the AI dodging the torpedoes, you have to actually unlock them and fire the torpedoes while you're unlocked.
Yeah, but you have to have a different target nearby in order to unlock them.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was a defeat. That's a defeat. The hard mode is, you know.
Yep.
People last time said that the hard mode was too easy. Yeah. So I think this time we actually made the easy mode a little bit easier so that more people can clear it. But then we made the hard mode a bit harder so that people who want something to kind of...
I'm not sure if we made the easy mode easier. It might have been made a little bit harder, but it could be tweaked on various different ones. So
yeah.
Stretching back in my memory several weeks.
Why it has a secondary booster? I mean, ultimately, it's a relatively close range, low concealment ship. So its secondaries are like
important announcement. Sorry, I'm going to pause you here. So players that did not receive their ammunition on the web event have successfully received them now. So by tomorrow, it should be fixed for everyone, and we're monitoring it further. So
to go back, it's a secondary ship where the secondaries aren't the primary armament. Is probably a good example. It's not one of these secondary ships where you can just sail in like like Atlantico or something and do mega numbers. But it's a defensive armament, and it's a ship that is very good at sneaking in and out of close in quarters combat, really. So, and why it doesn't have a torpedo reload booster? I mean, the only pan-European ship with one right now is the destroyer. It's Jaeger.
Yeah. So.
It's like a unique thing of Jaeger right now.
Yep. Sounds good. Okay. You want to try another war child?
Yeah, I mean, we'll just random queue them.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, keep going in yard, I guess. Which captain to put on yard? There's a few different like potential builds you could do. Of course, Yuko Vankovic is probably the probably the optimal choice because he's the battleship commander. Though in theory, you could probably do a pretty evil Swirsky build with concealment and torpedoes. Yeah. So Njord is fairly flexible as a battleship in terms of what you can build her into. So optimal probably battleship commander, but there's some opportunities for some funny torpedo builds for sure.
Okay, because I've been asked this question like 10 times now. Final boss, why do you dislike Shimakaze? So, like, it's been like a coordinated effort within the team, really, to run with the joke. So my commander guys has a love Shimakaze symbol on their hat, and the people writing the script of the video were comedians as well. So it's just a long time distaste against fighting against a really fast, really stealthy destroyer where a single torp can just scuff your entire game. They can just widespread all game, land one torpedo on something, and it's like that ship is now basically redundant. But I mean, it has nothing else going for it. It's not very good at gunboat fights. You know, it has to play, very much hide and seeky. I just feel like on my team, whenever I have them, they don't spot, and then when they're on the enemy team, they're just killing me. So I just almost always have negative experiences with this ship in particular. At least once every stream, I think I've died to a shimmer at some point in time. Sometimes I'll just get a sixth sense and I'm like, I've not seen the shimmer in a while. Where are the torpedoes? And I'll just see them appear. The whole, all 15 of them. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
My time has come.
It's like, hi. It's like, oh, yes. I am dead. Try and use this island here, actually, and we're just going to chill. I'm waiting for the moment I'm live on stream and someone kills me in Shimakaze with the final boss guys equipped.
Yep.
I might actually crash out.
Somebody just mentioned that they managed to get Shelley Beepley in their crates and are asking what she offers for American cruisers.
Correct.
Yeah, Beepley is amazing for the American light cruisers, especially.
Arguably one of the best commanders in the game, if not actually meta for comp for these cruisers.
It is meta for Worcester. Or
for most of the
Worcester.
For most, pretty much any American cruiser with a radar, it's like metaphor. So what this commander introduces, if you build correctly, is it allows you to make a build that is known as what players call stealth radar. What this means is your detection radius, like the distance of which people spot you, is actually less than what your radar range is. So the moment you get spotted and you see that eyeball symbol, you know for a fact that whatever is spotting you is within radar range, because they have to be within radar range to spot you.
Yep.
So for cruisers that want to hold objectives or support flanks or prevent kind of DD rushes against their team, it is like one of the single best options to do this.
Yep. So congratulations.
Yes, you got a very good commander from that. Oh, am I gonna eat a bunch of black torpedoes on this island?
Does anyone in the Legends team enjoy Shima, not including Boss? Yes. We have Shima players on the team.
It's actually kind of painful as there is. Right. Like, oh no, I'm eating all of the black
Oh,
torpedoes. I'm going to try and time my
thing
repair.
that happened to be.
I managed to time my repair to survive it.
Oh, nice. The same thing that happened to me last game, except you managed to tick eat it.
Yeah, I managed to like tick rate the repair in the middle of all of them hitting me to survive it. Yeah, so I really am about to die. I hope these torpedoes kill the Cleveland, please. I need to heal, please.
We need to. Yeah, this Cleveland needs to be ended.
Yeah, this Cleveland's gotta go, dude. That island I tried to hold is just a horrible place to sit.
Yep.
I'll just miss all my shots because I'm...
Yeah, that island literally is where I died last match.
Yeah, I need to just play defensively and get some heals off now. And we're about to lose unless this Cleveland goes right now.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
Okay. We get focus middle now.
But yeah, back to the point. Yeah, every time I speak to a game designer and I'm like, he's like, yeah, I play destroyers. And I go, okay, which one? Shimakaze. I'm like, they all love Shimakaze.
I don't. Because I can't hit anything with the torpedo to save my life. But I guess, well, I guess the secret is that I don't widespread my torpedodos on
You just
Shima.
have to you shoot widespreads all game, you cast enough nets, eventually you're going to catch a fish, right? is the gameplay, yeah? I'm getting stuck on the same island that I did last time, trying to turn away from the Death Trap Island. No, just pull away.
Is this a co-op mission? Yes. So,
hotels, yeah.
So you can grab a squad of 3 to 5 and attempt it. We recommend that you take a squad of 5.
If you're playing hard mode,
Yeah.
you definitely need a squad of 5. Yeah.
But if you want to challenge yourself, you can take less.
There's like more enemy ships in bed. Oh no, they're coming from the same flank. I'm just getting away from this island, dude.
Yeah.
Before they come here and just end me.
Yeah, we got this Cleveland Iowa combo is getting close.
Yeah, okay. I'll see if I can help with the Cleveland.
I got Commodore.
Just get the battle repairs off.
No, I don't want armament damage. I want reload. No.
These enemy carriers are just actually chilling at the back, and I can't get a shot on them.
Yep, that's kind of how they're supposed to be. Like you can't kill them, but it's really more.
The shots are actually surprisingly accurate. They're not horrendous. I'm getting a lot of overpens, but
Yep.
oh, I got a good hit on the Iowa. Kind of angle a bit. There we go. Oh, that Nebraska. Oh, dude. Yeah, Balti, Nebraska on the back flank are a bit of an issue.
Yep.
Nebraska especially is going to be a huge problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the Balti and then.
On hard, this is really hard actually.
Oh, there's this Wichita here. No. Okay, I got the Wichita. No.
5 overpens again. I just can't seem to pen cruisers with this thing. Oh, another black coming in. The blacks on this mode are like...
Yo.
The torpedoes are really like tough.
Yeah, I'm focusing on the Nebraska.
Yeah, he's gonna go.
I get to know Nebraska and Alaska is the same sound.
Okay, I'm not even gonna. He's low enough, I think, that I can start.
Yep, you need to start focusing elsewhere. I don't know if I'm gonna.
I hope we don't.
I hope I reload in time. This is why I wish I had the reload boost instead of the damage boost. No, I'm not fast enough. No.
Lose.
Damn it.
Oh.
Shit. Well, it's hard. So, is Njord based on Germany blueprints? She reminds me of Bismarck and other German warships. She has the Bismarck guns, I believe. Or maybe they're the Bayern guns. But she's based off of World War I German ship design. So it's more similar to probably like Prince Heinrich than than to Bismarck.
Okay, let's play something else.
Yep.
Other than Nord.
Well,
We could also try a game of standard.
no, give it a standard to try on Yod again, or do we want to try?
I'll try the destroyer.
Yeah, I'll try the destroyer as well.
What build am I going to run? I'm thinking observant range. Look at me now. Yeah, twist and track. Smoke on the water with British Mets could be interesting.
Yeah, unstoppable.
I don't actually need the HE shell penetration skill, do I? Because it has improved pen. It's
Yeah, it has 25
25.
millimeter. Yeah.
25.
But the HE penetration skill was buffed this update. So 25 millimeters plus, what is it now? 75%? So what's 75% of 25? My brain is fried now.
It's end of Monday night.
Yeah.
God.
It's like 8. So what? 5, so yeah, I would give you 32 mil pin.
Unstoppable though. What
Quick fix is not available in this commander. So.
No.
Yep.
Mm.
I'll try it if you don't want to.
Yeah, I just can't justify running a commander without unstoppable.
Yep.
The pen would be amazing.
Yeah,
But
Leviathan was also buffed. We gave it an additional special effect that reduces the damage you take whenever you're near an enemy ship. So this will help brawling destroyers quite a lot. And destroyer knife fights could be a game changer for destroyer knife fights, and probably and also if you have destroyer 1v1 scenarios. So spicy.
was the roadmap always planned, or was it a desire for the team? I mean, to be honest, we've always kind of course, we want to share roadmaps when we can. We just try to avoid building expectations for a feature that could still change dramatically or be cancelled completely. So, we definitely shared some big key beats in this roadmap.
Mm-hmm. 43 millimeters of Benedict Sparks. Thanks for doing the math, guys. My brain is fried today, so
we have some. We just wanted to show you that ultimately, like, these past few updates have all been really good, at least in terms of player perception. People have really enjoyed them. This current update, I think, is one of the best ones we've released in a really long time. And we just wanted to show that we're not done cooking. Like, we've got some really exciting stuff in the works. So,
yep. Question from Captain Brian. Can Jojard, whose inspiration increases your penetration multiplier, can Jojard allow American 457 millimeter AP to overmatch 32 millimeters of armor? No. Overmatch is the one hard and fast rule in like gun size divided by 14.3. Nothing else changes it.
Yeah.
So Jojard does not influence that. It will allow those guns to penetrate a thicker plate of armor. But you probably don't need it on such large guns.
Prince Weapon Boss, can it be disappointed when updates don't go to plan? I mean, of course.
Of course, yeah.
No one wants players, like no one
wants a bad launch.
Yeah, no one actively wants players to take their game. Yeah. Our team, have moved countries and dedicated a huge portion of their lives to making this game. And we try really, really hard. So if something doesn't go as planned, it can be heartbreaking sometimes. Yeah.
You guys, you should keep that outfit for the live stream. For our sanities, I think we won't. But because our streaming room is prone to having air conditioner
breakage. Like, we have lights.
I think you could put it on, like, put it up to strikes at this point. Like,
we have spotlights that produce like nothing but straight heat and blood pressure, and then sometimes the AC breaks, and we're just on stream like. This is a pinata update, so something has got to break.
Yeah.
I hate you for saying.
Why does Willis Lee or why do Willis Lee's perks contradict what he's known for in real life? Our initial commander designs are based off of usually the service that they spend time on as captain of ships, or the battles that they were instrumental in. And the battle that Willis Lee is most known for is the Second Naval Battle of Guadalcanal, or Iron Bottom Sound. And in this battle, he was not sniping at all. This was very much a point blank engagement against Kirishima, where Washington very much pummeled her at essentially point blank range, like 10 kilometers or less. So, yeah, he's known for sniping, but when it came down to it, he wasn't afraid to get into a brawl and duke it out.
For all the people saying this destroyer doesn't have usable guns, witness the devastation I just caused.
Witness me.
Yeah.
Is War Tales back up out now? Yes. Go ahead and enjoy the new War Tales or the old ones.
I was able to intercept that destroyer, and then, like, while I was fighting the destroyer, I deployed one of my quick British smokes so that the moment the destroyer was dead and was no longer spotted me, I could go dark from the firing penalty on the battleship and just disappear. It's a very quick appear, disappear, do big numbers, Japanese destroyer, really. I kind of I don't want to push the Pizarski at all, but I also don't want to push too far ahead and not have any team support, so I think for now, rather than
I just want to eat this from Brandenburg. Oops. That was
a lot of cruisers on this flank. Okay,
too busy looking at shooting. Oh no. On fire. That's going to kill me.
I think we're going to come around this rock and then push towards... We'll just stay back for now. I want to do some spotting, which I'm not doing right now, but I'll be a lot stronger late game with these smokes, and I don't want to lose all of my health to a radar cruiser right now.
Yeah. That was my mistake. I was focus firing, or I was tunnel visioning on shooting and then ate a torpedo.
Oh, okay. It is honestly quite hard to play and stream at the same time. It's something I've always had difficulty with, to be honest.
How come Halsey is not a CV commander but a DD commander? Because Halsey, as a captain, served on both destroyers and as carriers, especially during, I believe it was in World War I. I think he was on a Clemson, or even maybe something older than a Clemson. But he kind of got his start on destroyers and then migrated to carriers when those became a thing. So
God, he's taking big damage numbers.
And Halsey was added to the game before carriers existed in the game. Let's see.
My torpedoes miss? Yeah, they did.
Was Minaguma a real ship? I believe yes.
I'm going to move because Turpit's sonar. If I'm not careful, it's going to spot me.
There is a Japanese destroyer named Minigumo. I can't remember which class it is.
Well, give me another fire. Come on.
I don't.
Come on, lock on.
Well, yeah, it's one of the Sashio class destroyers. So
could have got the kill, but my ship lock-on was kind of just being weird and wouldn't connect.
Yeah, British Hayate? Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it's basically a British Hayate. I think it's definitely, like, you know, everyone knows my distaste for Japanese destroyers. It's no secret. But I do think between the two, between this and the Yard, I think this one has probably more competitive application. At least in my very humble opinion.
Yeah, there's 10 of them. Yeah, so there was 10 Asashio class, and this is one of the Asashio class. So I don't remember the details of which Japanese destroyer name belongs to which class, because it kind of gets mixed up a little bit into the beginning of World War II, when some of the earlier destroyers start getting sunk and then get built through the war, kind of with American carriers a little bit. What's the play? Should I get the battleship or the destroyer? I want both and can't decide. Both are too good. That's
I mean,
hard
we
decision.
wanted to give people a good free ship,
Yep.
so we were like, all right, we'll offer them 2. And oh no, that's really, really bad for me. I did not expect him to just appear right there.
Will
like
we
that.
ever get Zinovy Rozhestvensky as a Russian commander? And I think I actually got that right, close enough. Maybe Christo confirm. Rozhestvensky.
Is he stuck? Oh my god, am I just farming, like, hold on a minute, does Deepazarsky have radar?
Zarsky? No.
No. Okay. Is it sonar?
I think he gets a sonar, yeah.
Oh, I'm still within his sonar range. Why isn't he popping it? He's just smoking. He could very much just devastate me right now if he popped his sonar and rushed me. Okay, well. I'll take it.
How many doubloons is the other campaign ship? It's 25,000, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 25,000 for the other campaign ship. So,
Everyone was like, I remember when I was talking about this ship in the Discord the other day, and people were like, "Oh, the main battery is still trash. It's still a torpedo ship. Even if you gave it Hayate reload, it has, still trash." I don't know. I'm using the main battery, and it's like, ugh.
yeah, Hayate is a real DD main, but the one is another right class. Correct. The Hayate that's in game is not based off of a specific ship.
This Minagumo is so aggressive. Like the British smokes, man.
Is that a no on Rozhestvensky? Is not planned, but I do like I do consider Rozhestvensky to be a relatively competent commander, so he would be a good candidate. I would say that much.
This ship just has all the utility it needs to be super aggressive and like just disengage. Like you basically control the fights. If you're biting off more than you can chew, you just dump one of the fast reloading British smokes and get out of there, and it's like, yeah, I don't even know who should I go farm, the Balti or chase the DD, to be honest.
Did you watch the Drakenfell video? Which one? On Rozhestvensky or on I can't remember what you asked about earlier, but Christmassy. What are the accuracy values for Niord? Should be US or USN style dispersion and 2.1 sigma. So quite good.
I unironically love this destroyer, bro. And I hate Japanese destroyers. I detest fighting them with a passion, but this one is it's just so potent, dude. Like, if a Japanese destroyer player can utilize his full brain and realize he actually has guns, this thing is a menace. What are you laughing?
No, the ship is great. Just Player Base is going to build them as torpedoes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, without even reading your message, I was like, if a player can utilize the brain
Same wavelength.
and realize this thing has a main battery, it's like, oh man. I want to smoke and fight him, but I think I'm the one spotting him. Yeah. Let's see.
By the way, is it the new map? This is not the new map, Christo.
spotting
So
him.
this is Atlantic.
I need to be careful.
But there is a new map.
I guess I'll just spot him and chill. We're just gonna like widespread a variety of weird position torpedoes in case he tries to kite around and just cast a net, see if we catch a fish, I guess. Oh, never mind, a battleship just decided to end his entire career, so. Yeah.
Ship slaps.
What, you expect the universe to use their full brain power? I mean, I'd hope. I'd really hope.
I could dream, Harold. Oh my.
Yep.
You ought to try in standard, maybe?
Yeah, we give it a go. I mean, I feel like it's a battleship that's not particularly like a division ship. It's good if you want to play it and flank with it, but I might play something else if you're going to be running it.
Yeah, go for it. Also need to try our guys' on one of the ships.
could.
But I got to think of like what ship do I want to put my guys on?
Yeah,
I only get one.
we'll I guess we'll throw it on some and I'll stream one game with mine, you stream one with yours, and then they can hear the voice lines, I guess. Let me just check my audio to make sure I even have the voice lines on. Oh. Trying to hit the settings button.
No.
I may or may not have hit the log out button.
F.
So tier 8, what am I going to slap it on is the question. Let's play a battleship. Let's play premium.
How do we get crates of rarities? You're probably more familiar with that than I am.
Chest of rarities are within the pinata chests.
Okay, so yeah, you have to open up pinata chests to get those. And then what was your reactions to becoming guises?
For me, it was, so our producer reaches out and he's like, hey, we're doing a birthday update. We want to put you guys in game. I was like, and it was like, okay, what is the plan? Because, you know, it's very vague because what you need to understand is all of our like event commanders, like wargaming event commanders and one where like the pirate commanders and things, these are all actually visually based on staff. You just don't know who they are because they're people behind the scenes.
Yeah. All the fictional ones.
So my initial thought was, okay, what event are they going to put us in? And, you know, and then they're like, no, we want to have guys named based on you, of your likeness, and like you are the update. And I was like, okay.
All right. Yeah.
It's kind of like very overwhelming and it's very humbling to be like, you pour your life into this project and this game and you work so hard and you want people to enjoy it. And especially for me coming from the player base and really pouring my life into this, I think it means a lot to me, and it was certainly very appreciated to be recognized like this.
Yep.
And I just hope people have fun with it. They basically said to me, they were like, you know, we're going to have a professional voice actor because not everyone knows who you are. So for the people who don't, at least with a professional voice actor, it will sound in place and so on. I was like, okay, that's completely fair. And they said to me, do you want any input on the voice lines and like on like ghost writing some of the lines? And I just thought, right.
How many memes?
What can I put in? And I don't know. I actually don't know how many were approved, so I'm not sure what went in. But a few of them was like, whenever someone gets dev striked at the start of the game, the commander just goes, absolute cinema, and things like that. And these were like, I was like, how many memes can I slap in this thing? And
yeah, I tried to include like just phrases that I know that I repeat often because I just quote things all the time. And so like one that I can remember is like, it seems everything is proceeding as I have foreseen because I love the Emperor, or something like this. But yeah, the reason why we're not voice acting them is like, we're not professional voice actors and professionally trained.
I mumble all of my words, let's be honest.
Yeah. And also it's and one thing I guess that's probably not very evident, it's not just speaking into a microphone. Voice acting takes a significant amount of time, effort, and training to do, and that's something that we're too busy making the game to practice.
Absolute Shima, ban that guy. I can't believe I'm not gonna
absolute cinema.
I can't do it anymore, boss. Can't do it anymore.
I'm tired, boss.
I think a lot of mine are based around the frag voice lines. So it's like, if you kill someone, it's like womp womp, or I hope they enjoy spectator mode and things like that.
Yeah, I have a bonk in there somewhere, at least one.
I think one of the super testers goes to me and he's like, he was just laughing about it. One of them that got approved was whenever you're requesting support, it's like, requesting fire support or emotional support or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. So
Oh no.
let's see if we can get them on and check our settings and whatnot. I need a non-collaboration American commander to equip it to.
Don't you also have some like yes but actually no or so, or is that just the description? That's the flag description. I don't think I have any voice lines for that because I don't think there were any ones that it would fit into. Unless it's the one I put in for negative.
Why do I have a cruiser gun traverse speed skill on my battleship commander? Probably sometimes whenever we need to check stats and we need to revert something to base stats, we just equip like
Just
weird
random ass
commanders
commander,
that
yeah.
just don't benefit the things we need to check so that they default them.
I'm just gonna put it on Njord for now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Final has a line when torps are spotted that goes wall of skill port side. Yeah, it's just I think one of them is whenever torpedoes are coming at you from behind. Because every time I play live streams, I always get torpedoed from our back spawn by a shimmer that went all the way around the map undetected. So it's something like, torpedoes from behind, classic. And just things like this. We just tried to have fun with it, you know.
Jowers is asking, Blip, which tier 7 ship should I put your guys on? Oh.
Please don't put me on shimmer. I know you're going to, but just please don't put me on shimmer.
Yeah. I guess it's more like, what commander do you want me on? Like, probably like American commanders. Like, if you want me on a lot of different ships, like Norman Scott is a good choice because Norman Scott gets used on everything. Yeah. Yeah, I can't really think of one.
If any of you kill me with a shimmer on stream with the final boss guys, I'm actually crashing.
The ship that's on my lapel pin on the guys is Congo, so you could put me on Congo.
That is one of your favorite ships, right?
Yeah, Congo is my favorite ship to play.
Was it Congo that was built in England?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congo was built in Barrow and Furnace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put Blip on my Missouri build. There you go. Is the Heisen warship based off of the Yamato class? Yes. Heisen is based off of one of the variants of the like before you have the final design of the Yamato, you have a bunch of different like test designs, drafts. And so Heisen's based off of one of those drafts. There were 26 different configurations that Yamato could have ended up as. And Heisen is based off of one of those 26 configurations. With very different guns, of course. Yep. I feel like with all these torpedoes, Charlie's probably going to be a way to go.
So I'll have it on me this game and we'll stop at you next. It's worth noting I didn't write all the voice lines, and not all of the voice lines I wrote were approved. Some of them were pretty unhinged. Like one of the ones I suggested that got rejected was like it was a frag line when you kill a destroyer specifically, and it was like enemy destroyer destroyed. I guess they peaked the loading screen or something like that. And that was, yeah. Some of them were really unhinged and they got rejected. But I'm sure there's some actual comedy gold in there somewhere that slipped through. Because I did submit quite a lot. And then the ones I couldn't think of anything for, they messed around with them and wrote some bits.
So what you're saying is we have 26 possible Yamato designs coming to the game. Not all 26 are, like, I guess, distinctly different. So, like, there like two variations would be, like, for example, the originally accepted Yamato design was going to have diesel engines, for example, but there was a turbine version or variation of it. So sometimes the difference is just like the type of engine it has.
I just remembered one of the voice lines I submitted was roasting Robin.
Oh no!
Yeah, remember what video trailer was it that had like one of the most inaccurate battleships in the game?
Pinpoint accuracy.
And it was like that's pinpoint accuracy. Yeah, so one of the voice lines I think is if you do like a devastating amount of damage to something and loads of shells land, he's like, and that, folks, is pinpoint accuracy.
Faster Yamato? Not necessarily. It was usually going to be the same engine power. The reason that you would test like wide or test the same design with like diesel versus turbines would be to see if you can achieve the same engine power, and if so, what is the weight difference or the expense difference.
Wisconsin, please reverse, bro. Please just stop and start reversing. I'm getting farmed.
We're gonna have so much fun with it. Yep.
I don't think I can hit that Venezia. It's too far away.
Again. And my commander guy's shells are like a light blue. Nice.
Mine are red. It's the anger of which the shells
fury.
are fueled by fury. Yeah.
Isn't Congo easy to Citadel? Relative, like yes and no. Depends on how far away you are. The closer you are, it's kind of the harder to Citadel the closer you are to a Congo. But at the same time, if you know where to shoot a Congo at close range, it can be quite easy. So it's kind of depends on how much you know about it.
Requesting fire support or
So kind of like weird engine shenanigans of early German dreadnoughts. Yeah, just in the design phase. You have somebody drafts up the design, then they'll do like the weight calculations for that, and you offer that to like, this is the pros and cons based off of what you want, right?
I was a question. Why do you have to be in a division to play War Tales? It wasn't like that before. It isn't like that now. So last time and this time was the same. And that's as a solo player, you can queue into a random War Tale.
Yep.
But if you want to pick your scenario, you have to have a division.
Yeah. I wonder who would win in a one-on-one, Yamato versus the Montana. My money would be on a Montana in real life. The reasoning for that is simply the guns are pretty much equivalent. Yamato guns are better than the American guns in terms of at least penetration and power, but the difference is slight enough to where having 12 guns means you have an advantage, definite. And the speed difference and the armor difference is pretty equivalent between the two ships, so my money would be on Montana in that case. And the technology advantage of the U.S. by that point in the war would put Montana significantly ahead. Yamato had a form of radar aiming system, at least during the Battle of Samar and after. It was not nearly as competent or accurate as as an American or British radar ranging set, but it was capable of doing it, and it did do it again at Samar, because Yamato was about the only battleship that was firing accurately there, despite all of the rain squalls and the smoke screens.
I've not had any like torpedoes or anything coming in on me to really like make fun of these.
No, we got a Shem over here.
oh good, a destroyer. Time to ruin this.
Yeah, there's the torpedoes behind.
Torpedoes from behind. Classic. 4 ricochets. I should have led more.
Yeah, I mean, like everyone was still using optical rangefinders. Optical rangefinders are even during the war are essentially at least at worst a backup option, and also it allows you to confirm that the radar isn't telling you something wrong. So like if you optically rangefind and you see he's 17 kilometers away and the radar tells you that he's 16.8 kilometers away, you can probably bet that radar's probably right. Let's go for that. And so it's like it's a double confirmation. You have enough crew to manage all these things, so might as well get as much information as you can.
The only ship on this spawn I have to worry about is the Yamato, and then I can just ignore that left flank completely. To be honest, like they're not even playing the battle anymore. They're just in the corner of the map. Once that Yamato's gone, I can just safely just broadside that side and not worry anymore.
Yeah, and I think another big part of the Yamato accuracy discussion that doesn't get mentioned as much is the amount of crew involved for aiming compared between, say, Yamato versus an American battleship, Iowa or Montana in this case. The American battleship has so much more automation and computerization that there is less. It would be less prone to human error than a Japanese fire control system. Which is an advantage. Ooh, that Wisconsin just ate 6 torpedoes.
Look who decided to show.
I'll take that deal. Damn good deal.
Venetia is panicking now. He's just going to kite, I think.
I'm gonna borrow the
Yeah.
camera. I should have borrowed it earlier. Japanese also has bad damage control or god awful damage control compared to the U.S. Yeah, by that point, their damage control was not on the same level. Though for the Yamato, their crew was quite good, which explains why they were able to survive so many hits for a relatively decent amount of time. But it's nowhere near in comparison. Just the inbuilt technical knowledge isn't always there. And they also had much more rigid procedures about things.
I'm going to get the shot. I don't think. No.
This Delaware's going to have me, I think.
I mean, like, I'm just trying to focus the targets that are actually trying to play the objective, because the ones at the back of the map are just like, yeah, they're alive, but what are they going to do? You know, HE spam me from the border while we have all 3 caps? Like, easy win. He's got 32 mil bow, so the moment I shoot, he's just going to nose in anyway.
Yeah. Isn't the Iowa shell weight almost equal to that of Iowa? The shell weight, I think it's about 300 pounds less than a Yamato shell, roughly. But it's less about the shell weight and it's more about the explosive power and the kinetic energy of the shell at impact. So that's weight and velocity. That the Iowa shells have very similar penetration to the Yamato shells, at least at closer ranges. It drops a little bit at longer ranges, but it's like the difference is academic. It's not like a Yamato can penetrate an Iowa anywhere, and an Iowa can penetrate a Yamato almost anywhere. Technically, NC shells are heavier than Iowas. No. NC shells are the same as Iowas. Which was theoretically the better ship, Yamato or Musashi? I don't know enough about the Japanese naval dockyard standards because they were built in different locations. I imagine that there's probably like a qualitative difference between ships that were built in like Sasebo versus Kure. So, but I don't know enough to answer that question definitively.
What campaign ship would you personally recommend? I hate these kind of questions because, like, personal preference is absolutely a thing. And if I give you something and you don't like it, it's like, I got what you chose and it's bad. But I think if you're a sweaty tryhard player and you have pretty good application across all tech trees and such, you might get more competitive utility out of the Yugamo, to be honest. But
yeah,
it is a destroyer, which means it naturally has a skill flaw. So
yeah. Personally, I'm like I would go personally with Njord, but that's because I'm not good at playing destroyers at all. So and so I don't particularly enjoy playing destroyers. So I would pick Njord. But that's me basing off of like what do I enjoy playing, not necessarily like they're both quite competent ships. I mean, as we saw, we both had pretty good games in each of the ships. So
just turning you down a bit because you were like red maxing. So
okay.
Yeah, so I mean, you're already seeing like the difference in personal preference right here live.
Yeah.
You know, so
yeah, and like there are differences between Yamato and Musashi but I like in terms of just the base. Like if we take both of them as they started, they're like so 1942 Yamato and Musashi. They're basically equivalent. So your qualitative differences in the production of the creation of the ship, the building of the ship is what's going to make the difference there. And I don't know enough about that.
Is Minagomo a torpedo boat or a gunboat? I'd say it's a hybrid. Some people will argue it's not a gunboat because it doesn't have heels, but I think the British smokes and the single 2x2 launchable torpedoes, along with the 4-second base reload Hayate guns, give it enough flexibility to kind of fit a variety of scenarios. And the British smokes give you the flexibility to withdraw from an engagement if you need to. So, like, you're a gunboat until you come across an actual gunboat, at which point you usually just drop smoke and try and get away unless you have the upper hand and that, like, you have health advantage or something. Okay, what do you want to play a War Tales again? Go back and forth.
We can do let's do a War Tales with the one of the tier 5s.
Okay.
Dido, I guess. I'll take Dido.
We'll do normal. And so you want Dido or you want Repulse?
I'll take Dido.
Okay, so I'll play Repulse then.
I don't want to take as Dido. I want an HE spamming commander. But the problem with playing Britain is that they don't exactly have HE spamming commanders.
Oh. You could always run. You want a few one of your guys. Yeah, you can't run Nelson with big 7 skill.
Yeah. That would be Frazier. Yeah, I guess I'll... Uniter. Yeah. Or do I want fully packed or do I want refill station?
I feel like fully packed is
Yeah.
just, especially when you have such good consumables,
Yep.
because it gives you extra smoke, extra reload booster. You know, like. What even time is it? 6:20.
Oh no! What? Hunt for Bismarck. No. Why am I here? I can't get to the port unless you select it.
Oh, I mean, I did select it. I'm in War Tales.
I can't get back to the port, so
Good
you have
play.
to. Yeah, I get out of War Tales, please. You go to first AI. So maybe that's a user flow we could improve. There you go.
I thought we're doing War Tales tier 5,
We are,
right?
yeah. But I can't get to the carousel, to the port. It didn't allow me to get to the port, so it's bad
okay.
user flow for a division member.
Oh, okay. They want to get more steel faster, completing campaigns earlier, and ranked are like your main ways, really.
Yep. So Dido here is a is the lead class of the Dido class cruisers, or Dido, not sure, which were a series of kind of destroyer leader / anti-aircraft ish cruisers for the for the Royal Navy. They saw a lot of good service, especially in the Mediterranean. They were very useful cruisers, and they also had a wide variety of armament schemes. This sort of 5 turret scheme is the classic Dido, or like the Dido as intended, but they ended up not having enough of the guns built for all of the cruisers whenever they were building them. So some of them ended up with like 4 of them or 3 of them, or completely different guns entirely.
I was waiting for a battle this afternoon and couldn't find anything in War Tales. So earlier today, we had a technical issue where no one was able to find battles.
Yep.
But that has since been resolved. Oh, that carry real good off the rip.
Yup.
Can I finish him off? Not worry about his planes. Conqueror farms Yamato easily. Conqueror farms everything easily. It's got HE that just does wild damage. Obviously, you can't angle against HE, really.
Yup.
Oh.
Are there plans to change the amount of people in standard battle, such as like 10v10? No plans.
It's just too dramatic of a change right now.
Yep. And it's it's possible that there's technical limitations with that.
We need more water wave effects. Well, that's great because we've just updated the water on a lot of maps.
Yep.
When you play standard and you play some of the older maps, they will look totally different to you. There's one that has like a really smooth, reflective water now. It's very photogenic.
Very nice. Is that one Greece?
I can't remember the name. Which one it is?
The fabled water nerf. Finally here. I'm trying.
Okay, I managed to capture that one.
Sort of like having a smoke Atlanta or Flint at tier 5.
Oh.
All right, see you around, Torch. Take it easy.
My eye is itchy. I think it's sleep related, probably. Ah, the weather's been so like hot then cold, then hot then cold, then hot then cold in Prague. It's
Yeah, you can't like. There is not really climate control. It's just cope.
yeah. Am I gonna sleep tonight? I don't know. Let me open the window and spin the wheel. Like, basically, you know.
Any plans to add super ships? No plans right now. No.
Can you not order AC units? You can. I mean,
Yeah, you have to be willing to
sacrifice a window for it though.
Yeah, and read the electrical bill at the end of the month. But
Yeah, electrical bill in Prague is a bit punishing sometimes, as you found out accidentally one month.
yep. Good morning. You owe $500.
I still remember when you came into the office that day. You were like, guys, what? I just got a $500 electrical bill. What? Because the crazy thing is, in Prague, you pay your electricity in advance. So that's on top of what he's already paid.
Yep.
Because the way it works here is they calculate what someone uses on average in a year and then divide that by 12 and you pay that. And then at the end of the year, they calculate if you owe them money or not based on what you've actually used. So I actually get money back on mine.
Well, the thing on that was I had all that expense, and then I had that huge bill, and then immediately afterwards I had overpaid by like 3 times, and so they ended up paying me back like $1,200 a year later. But $500 now is different than $1,200.
Is that when you got your graphics card for your PC?
What?
Was that when you got your PC graphics card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm not using that much electricity, you might as well use some more.
Relatable.
They have since fixed my my monthly payment, but that was a ridiculous time.
I want to know what Blip was doing to rack up. He was running the AC. That's what he was doing. He did the cardinal sin in Czech Republic. Run your AC all day throughout all of summer.
Yep. I've since learned to turn it on when I get home. And then turn it off whenever the sun is like well and truly down.
At like 8 p.m., AC goes off and the window's open. And then you deal with the mosquitoes.
So they audit the power instead of monitoring live usage. So they do watch the live usage a little bit. But yeah, they just audit it.
I remember when I first came here, because they also audit the water.
Yep.
And in England, water is, quite cheap. We live on an island, right? And I'm used to having like baths. And I come here to the Czech Republic and I get my first end of year water bill and I'm like, because I have baths every day. And normally the average person has showers. So I've since cut down the bath usage. I use the showers more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, reminder that we have to pay our TV and radio tax.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Welcome back to the UK.
Yeah. Czech Republic has a radio tax now.
Yep.
Even though I don't have a radio or listen to it.
Or can understand Czech.
Or can even speak the language they talk in. Yeah. It is funny. Is so cheap though. It's like,
it's like $3.
Yeah. It's like funny money. So it's whatever. But any change in the physics of the water this update?
No.
No, but we have changed the way the water looks.
Yep.
In a lot of them. So you'll notice that some ships, the waves are a bit more prevalent and like visually they might be more like mirror, like reflecting the light better, or the waves look a bit more intense.
Yeah. There might be a little bit more ship movement over the waves too. Like looking at Dido now, it looks like it's rocking a little bit more than normal. But
it's on a ship by ship basis.
There's no gameplay change.
Wait, how do they know when you listen to the radio or not to text you in the first place? They don't. They just text you.
Yep. And they've basically considered it where if you have a device that is capable of receiving a signal at all, that is like a cell phone, then you have to pay.
Basically, if you have a phone, it's like, okay, you pay tax.
Yep.
Same for the TV license, because you can technically watch TV online. So having a mobile phone kind of qualifies you for both.
Yep.
But it's whatever. I mean, it's so cheap. It's like
collision.
you pay like $5 or something for the both of them a month. You don't even really notice it. The only annoying thing for me is that I keep forgetting to set up automatic payments, so I have to just every month. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pay it again. I need to set up automatic payments. Get it done.
I set that destroyer on fire, so he's toast.
Is breathing still free? Yeah. I guess.
You better start believing in cyberpunk dystopias. You're in one. It's my favorite meme of all time because it's so true.
We have to get in this cap. 1 minute left.
Let's do more main battery reload booster. Why not?
Yeah. But overall, I mean, summer is really hot, but like, it's unbearable for like a week, and then it kind of mellows out. But you do in the Czech Republic, you do have 1 week that's like
Brutal.
And
ooh, spicy.
I was a bit dented when I first came to the Czech Republic, because I move in, I get my new apartment, I settle down in the wargaming office. What's the first thing I buy for my apartment at home? A leather DX Racer gaming chair. And every summer, I am reminded why I regret buying a leather DX Racer gaming chair. Because every summer, I'm like peeling myself off it, like, ugh.
Yep. I also bought a leather computer chair as my first computer chair. Luckily, one of the guys in the office here had one of those fancy
Cloth you put over it or something. Yeah.
Easy had a chair available that is like a mesh chair.
Oh, okay.
So I have upgraded to that. worth.
Yeah, especially during summer. What was crazy to me was it last summer?
Where does blue tracers come from? That is my commander guys. Prince Flip commander guys has blue tracers.
I remember, I think it was a few weeks ago. I was actually looking at a new chair because my chair's on its last legs. And then, like, during one of the hottest days of the year, I'm getting Facebook ads for a heated gaming chair. I'm like, oh my God.
Why? Why?
Oh my God.
Did CR have any good beaches? There is actually a beach that's actually supposed to be pretty decent, about an hour south of here, but I haven't been. I'm not a big beach person.
There's something wrong with the graphics when setting up for a torpedo strike. Could you bug report this and send it on
Looks
Discord?
blurry. Like for like a torpedo strike that is like from an airplane or from a ship. And is it on a specific ship or is it in general? Blip, aren't you from Missouri? Yes. And so I'm very, very intimate with 80+% humidity, 90+ degrees weather for an entire summer. Please don't make me go back.
I'm from a fishing town in England. So I grew up eating food I can't eat now because I'm currently in a landlocked country. Yeah.
Such is life.
Yeah. Ah. Okay. That was actually okay, to be honest. We can play another one. Maybe, I don't know, tier 7? All new legendary tier. Oh, sorry for yawning.
No, we can do LT.
Okay.
I haven't gotten to play Hindenburg live yet, so
Let me just change
that's my Regerwald. I don't have a Regerwald. F. That's something I need to change.
No, let's just, I mean... Okay, I'm going to be running an accuracy commander on poison, not because it's a good idea, but because I just really can't be bothered to change my inspirations, and I haven't set presets up. So just pretend that, like, right now in this scene, just pretend I'm currently changing this to, like, I don't know, reload. So you see me going for all the menus, I'm equipping reload, and yeah. This ship is like the single most accurate ship in the whole game. Like actually the whole game. So you don't need to equip accuracy skills on it, really.
Yep.
I don't want to spend the next 20 minutes making a commander build when we've only got 20 minutes left.
Thanks, Aaron. I couldn't live in Europe if I couldn't take my gun collection with me. I don't want to live there. You would be surprised how many European countries actually allow for collectors for collecting, actually collecting, or have shooting cultures. Czech Republic has a very strong shooting culture.
American to American communication going on right now.
Like we are literally live streaming above a shooting range.
Yeah, actually, yeah, the wargaming office is like
in the basement.
Yeah.
So, like, the Czech Republic is quite gun friendly. The main requirement is that you have to pass a test in Czech in order to get your firearms license.
Dobrý den.
Which I have not done yet because I cannot learn a language to save my life.
I can say, hello, I would like a beer, please. And I can ask for a large beer.
Pivo, prosím.
Velký pivo. The Velký is large. That's the important bit. Large beer, please.
Now this is one of the new ones, one of the new operations, Double Strike. Yeah. So this is the German and Italian themed one.
I hope your floor is bulletproof. I mean, it's not like the same building. It's like
it's adjacent.
Compound, but it's like an underground thing. Yeah.
It's on the same block.
Yeah. You guys plan on adding Austin in the future? We don't. We really can't elaborate on future content without getting in trouble.
Yup.
To be honest, so maybe not. Who knows? There is no Admiralty mission this time. No. Poison shells are so accurate, bro. It is like they are just phasing into each other as they go through the air. I think this has got to go down as like one of like the probably strongest campaigns we've done in a while. Just crazy because I've always just detested the accuracy of German battleships, and then we released this, and it's like changes everything I think about them. John Bat released in 2019. Let it go, bro. Let it go. Whoa! I mean, even then, dude, like Jean Bat, even then, this thing is like, you're not seeing my point of view right now, but this thing is like, just
Accurate.
when you get a citadel, it's like 5 citadels because they all hit the same point.
Yo. The Admiralty giveth, the Admiralty taketh away.
Well, the idea of this campaign really is like we're giving you a ship for free. Play, get a free ship.
Yeah.
It's the birthday update. We want you to log in. We want you to do the daily calendar, get all the colorful camouflages, and make your port all vibrant and enjoy the celebrations. It's a free, strong tier 8 premium, whichever one of the two you pick. They're both kind of cracked. Yeah. So,
will Somers ever return? I don't think there's any plans for Somers to return. So, but I don't.
Plans can always change, but right now there's no like.
Yeah. And then
nothing on the cards right now.
Will AA smoke be more prevalent in this update like before? No, it's not increasing flak. It is a new visual effect for whenever defensive AA consumable is activated. So so it will look more intense and dense, so that it both tells you and your allies that, hey, anti-aircraft, extra anti-aircraft is active. It also tells the carrier player that, hey, this guy's got extra aircraft.
Don't fly over there.
Yeah, don't fly over there. Or maybe you want to use your evasive maneuvers. So.
Yep.
Why can't higher tiers pay more? It doesn't make sense. The idea with that sort of economical difference is that if it encourages you to drop down in tiers in order to rebuild your credit supply, so that you have reasons to play lower tiers once you get to the higher tiers.
It's also just because that higher tier ships, like when you pay service fees, like for every shell you fire and things like that, you pay a small credit fee, and the larger the caliber of the shells and things like that, the more the fee. So naturally, you're just going to be paying more in legendary tier ships,
and the more shells you fire.
So like the responsibility to play better is more prevalent in higher tiers because you have to play better or you won't make credits.
Yep. If you don't make credits, drop down a few tiers. Do that for a little while.
So it's also kind of a skill filter in a way. Like if you're just not playing great in legendary tier, sooner or later you're just going to get filtered out of it on credits, and then you're going to have to go back down to lower tiers to get credits to come back up again.
Yep.
That's not the reason why it exists. It's just an observation of what I've seen, Oh.
Yeah, tier 6 used to be a moneymaker before tier 8, so that's nice. Now tier 7 is best. Yeah, tier 6 used to be a moneymaker. It still is absolutely a moneymaker.
I've seen Atlantas make over 1 million credits.
Yeah. Like rapid fire cruisers at tier 6, like Boise, Atlanta, Belfast especially, like they can print credits. But yeah, tier 7 is probably optimal for credit earning.
Whoa! Without even citadelling on nose of a King George, I just did 28k damage. What?
No, you don't have to play better in higher tiers, but it would be beneficial to do so.
Yeah, like I mean, to be honest, the way World of Warships works, and I've said this in the Discord, like you could be the worst player in existence and have a 0% win rate, but sooner or later, like, because you get XP for every game you play, even on a loss, sooner or later you will lose enough games to brute force yourself to tier 7 and tier 8. Like you don't like it's not gatekeeping you out of the tier. It's just if you want to play in these tiers and for it to be profitable, you have to naturally play better. Because it's based on performance.
What is the best money printing ship in the game?
I don't even know.
Probably mines. Like some kind of rapid fire tier 7 cruiser.
With good HE pen, yeah. Mains would be a good one.
Well, maybe not even good HE pen.
I've seen some Frieslands actually print money.
Yeah.
To be honest, anything that shoots down aircraft.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Actually, yeah.
Because shooting down aircraft gives you loads. both credits and crazy base experience.
Yep.
Like, which also, if you're playing a ship that shoots down loads and loads of planes, you'll get insane base XP, which also means you're farming insane amounts of GXP.
Big damage on the implacable. Jeez.
And credits, because they're all based off your base XP earnings. So yeah, like AA ships are also really good if you're in a carrier game. I remember when I used to actually need to farm like credits or XP, I would take a Friesland, I would build it entirely into AA, and if I was in a game with a carrier, I would purposely park my Friesland just outside of the carrier's detection range. So the moment they launched their aircraft into the air, my AA would just laser it. Yep. And, I'd just sit there and just let them keep launching planes and farming them.
Now we have to defend the... defend.
Yeah.
Bonjour, Richelieu.
I shot down 98 airplanes and I got 2.1k EXP. Was that on a loss? That sounds like that was on a loss. If you lose a game, you only get half the base XP.
Yeah, which would functionally mean that that's actually a 4.2k game.
Yeah, like if you would have won that, that would have been a 4k base XP game. Ooh, he just won on me. What the hell?
Yep, they basically, it's like you push through to the capture circle and then they counterattack from behind. So, torpedoes from the rear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always preferred ships with extreme long range secondaries. Yeah, it's fun. Like it's death by 1,000 cuts, but more importantly, it's just fun.
I'm not a huge secondary enjoyer, to be honest. I never have been.
It's all right. The door's over there.
That was a quick clap back for you.
Oof.
Oh, Fiji. Very nice. Very good. Very nice.
That King George is asking for it.
Yeah. Full broadside, too. Like, just...
Ooh, let's see.
bonk.
Bonk.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I've got 390k damage right now, which I don't even think is that much in the scheme of War Tales, to be honest.
Yeah. Do secondary hits make the same money experience as main gun hits? They
No.
do not.
This is a feedback point, and we're aware of it.
Yep. And even if they were to be adjusted, increased in output, it would not match main gun hits. Just because the way the math works out, is a bit weird, but there is room for improvement there. Lip got a savage hat on today. Yeah.
They don't pay at all. It's not that they don't pay at all. They do pay.
They do pay,
It's
yeah.
just reduced.
They just don't pay as much.
Okay, we have 10 minutes, I think.
can either chat or we can do another. Any requests?
Oh, yeah.
Or we can just do chat.
10 minutes. If you want us to play one last game with certain ships, we can, or we can just sit and chat.
Yeah. And there will be another live stream this update, right? So
Yes. So the game's actual birthday is on the 12th of August. So there's probably going to be a birthday stream, which historically has always been a stream worth coming to, because these I think last year we had the
there's big giveaway last year.
Yeah, where people were getting like Jean Bart's and spicy ships and things like that. I don't know if we have anything big planned like that this year, but there'll probably be something. Even if there's no giveaway, there'll still probably be a stream where we just celebrate 6 years and talk about, our journey in the game and how 6 years flies, because it does. I feel like I've only been here 6 months.
Can you go over what's new in the update? It's going to take a while, but there's a ton of free stuff that's available. Make sure you do the calendar. The campaign itself is free. Make sure you go get your free Admiralty backing, because there's no reason not to.
Dido or Repulse can be earned for free.
Dido or Repulse can be gotten for free. We can be gotten for free as Commander Guises, as well as
War Tales.
3 new War Tales have been added, plus the original 3 are available as well. And so you can play those again.
Graphical improvements
across many maps. There is
and
a new
ports.
map available.
Yeah, new map, Loop.
The new map is called Loop.
Yeah. There's been balance changes, including a Fox Flare nerf.
Yep. Fox Flare got nerfed. And that's actually kind of a big one. I want to show real quick. So Fox Flare is Jersey Swirsky's unique skill, which has been both kind of buffed and nerfed in a way. It has been made more simple and consistent to use. So this skill will just activate the same way every time if you have both radar and smoke generator active at the same time. If they're both active at the same time, you get plus 50% radar duration, which for most of the pan-European destroyers means you get extra 5 seconds, which brings it from 10 to 15 seconds, though I believe Gdansk has a longer radar time, and so that brings it up to 22.5 seconds. So, yeah.
So, huge balance changes, huge quality of life improvements, free campaign, free historical ships that can be earned for free.
Yeah. Windroses are back.
Windroses are back, yeah. It's honestly, one of the most generous updates we've had in a hot minute. There's also a free web event which can be completed to get more rewards, and
make sure you guys get your Admiralty backing. You do have to come here and get your Admiralty backing for it to work.
You've already got yours, so it says it shows his is 24,000, but it's because he's already got Admiralty backing. If you go to the beginning of the stream, I did a preview. And showed the whole process. Yeah,
make sure you go get that, because it's going to be because it's just really cool to be able to just essentially give away a tier 9 or tier 8 premium to everyone.
Yeah,
all you have to do is play. Question: How would Kronstadt compete against the Scharnhorst class battleships or Bismarck, etc. if it was actually built? I think Kronstadt would probably be quite similar in power level to a Scharnhorst or an Alaska, but I think a Kronstadt would struggle against anything larger. It might even just get thunderclapped by something like a Bismarck. That would probably be my position on it. But a Kronstadt is just going to outrun most of those ships anyway. Assuming it works.
I took the hat off and it's so much brighter now because of the spotlights.
Yep. How much will the second campaign ship cost at the end? If you want to get both campaign ships, it will be 25,000 for the other one.
Okay, let's have a look. You should release a special live stream flag you can only obtain by watching the live stream. I mean, we could, but then you have it after one stream. it wouldn't really be like, we're not going to make a flag for every stream. Plus, the community is very well connected with each other. Every time we release a code, even if it's on stream, within like
Seconds.
30 seconds, it's in a Facebook group and it's everywhere.
Yeah,
And then,
there's a Reddit post that's already been pinned. It's like
you guys move fast.
3 people have shared it in the Discord.
Yeah. So there's really no much point doing stream exclusive content because it will stay stream exclusive for about 15 seconds.
What's your opinion on USS Hull and her 74 configuration? It would be like a true 74 configuration would be weird because it's one. You would either have one massive secondary or 2 smaller secondaries and 1 massive gun. So it would be weird.
Defense is more stronger than Hindi. If anything, defense should get a nerf. I mean, defense has a very clear strength, but very clear weaknesses also. Like most things in Legendary tier. Yeah. Let's have a look. I think that's kind of the... Will Colorado and North Carolina be switched in the tech tree? Like, so yeah. So,
yeah.
No. Hold on. I'm trying to keep up with the questions because things are moving.
Yeah. 100% with Flips Panama. Mildly disappointed finalism. He has one. It's right here.
I have what?
Your sailor hat.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Final does have a sailor hat. He's taking it off because it doesn't quite fit him. So
it's a bit small. I've got a massive forehead and it's like crushing my skull, giving me a headache.
Big brain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mildly disappointed finals wearing a Sailor Boy hat. I mean, I've been wearing it all stream. It's just you've come in like the last 5 minutes of taking it off. Sorry, I was the question I was answering earlier. I'm losing track. Apologies. Is North Carolina and Colorado going to be switched? Short answer: unlikely right now. It's just yes, it absolutely makes sense to switch them from like a new player technical point of view when they look through them. Issue is when the game first released, this was one of the first ever tech tree lines, and
there's a lot of logistical complication with making such a change.
Because there are players who already have one of them and they might not be happy with the switch, and also it just affects so much to logistically do. It's just one of the side effects of having America Battleships as one of the first ever tech tree lines in the game in 2019, and then us adding another line
and no more tiers
and more tiers like way later.
Yeah. Also, 4K 60 FPS on PlayStation 5 is here. Big deal. It's been a long time, and we know you guys have been waiting a long time for it, and so we're very happy to finally have it. And so hope that you guys, you 4K enjoyers out there, enjoy. I am myself in a 2K man. Yeah, 2019 is a while ago now, isn't it? Yeah. July 2nd was my 6th year here in the company, working on Legends the whole time, basically. So it's been a wild ride, been a trip.
I will address the question mentioned earlier. So someone said there's rumors of a 99% discount coupon. So like one of these exists, yes. In Super Test, our testers spend like almost every weekend for various hours playing our game, doing bug tests and things like that. And based on how much they participate or how much they contribute, they earn rewards. These rewards can vary from like each quarter to doubloons. There's a Super Tester exclusive ship that can be earned, the SD61. And we have like, there is a Super Tester reward right now, which effectively just allows them to get a ship from the store of their choice. As a thank you for, helping us test our game and providing feedback and so on. It's nothing new. Super Tester rewards have always kind of existed. So it's a Super Tester thing. If you're not within the Super Test program, it's not obtainable.
Yep.
So if you see it around, like, this is a thing. It's not a very common thing. In fact, it's the first time this has ever happened with this kind of reward. It was an experimentation, but yeah.
So that's what that is. Yep. So. All right. One last question, guys. Fire away. what do Pinata or Pinata Party and spent a lot to get more ammo without getting the ammo? Can you fix the bug? Yes, we have, yes, we either have already fixed that bug if you bought it a while ago, or have fixed it in an area in the process of rectifying it. But that will be fixed. Should be ready to go basically tomorrow morning, and all there. So fear not, you might just have to wait a little while.
And on that note, I think we're kind of coming to the end. We may look tired and we may look stressed, but bear in mind, it has nothing to do with you. We love you guys.
It's just Monday.
It is Monday on like the most like hyped update we've ever released. Right, with so much free stuff and so much going on that we really wanted it to be perfect. So we've been working very enthusiastically and a lot going on all day today. And then obviously there's a stream right at the end of the day, so we are exhausted. But we've poured our heart and soul into this update, and we really, really hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, hang on. Danish guy, you should receive the ammunition in the event. So.
And we hope you enjoy the event and celebrate our 6th birthday with us. It has been a very long journey, and it would not have been possible without all of you. So
thank you for coming, everyone. Have a great time. Enjoy everything. And we will see you next time.
Happy Legends birthday. Take care.
Stay safe, everyone.